So today, I want to tell you a little about the Gutenberg block editor. It's one of the most important and exciting parts of WordPress 5.0. It's named after Johannes Gutenberg, inventor of the mechanical printing press. That's probably a name that you're familiar with. Smashy Magazine refers to the Gutenberg editor as the Facebook for WordPress. So imagine how easy it is to post something on Facebook. It's the same way when it comes to using this particular editor in WordPress. So the Gutenberg editor relies on what are called blocks. For you to really understand what those are, we need to look at the back end of WordPress. Right now, I'm looking at the back end of WordPress, and you'll see I'm on a page where I already have a bunch of blocks. They happen to be text blocks. If I wanted to add a new block, there's two ways to do it. First, I go to the plus sign up here in the top left-hand corner of the screen. You'll see there's a bunch of blocks here, and they're organized into different buckets. Or I can click on a pre-existing block, for example, this block right here, and mouse over, and you'll see there's a little plus sign that allows me to add a block right after this particular block. Let's talk a little more about blocks. When you go into WordPress and you go to play with these blocks, notice the different kinds of blocks that are out there. I tend to think of two different kinds. One set of blocks that are about formatting. So you have blocks that can help you have two columns. You have blocks that give you fancy buttons that you can put in your page or give you a line that separates some text from some other text and so on. You also have what I think of as media blocks. These are blocks that allow you to embed YouTube videos, galleries of photos, audio, and so forth. There's other things in there too, but that's kind of an easy way to distinguish between the many different kinds of blocks that are available to you. You are going to have to experiment, and that's what I really want you to do, is try inserting different blocks to see what happens. All right, there's two more things I want you to know about blocks. First of all, what blocks actually appear for you are going to be slightly dependent on which theme you have installed. So you'll see I have a little bucket here for cadence blocks, and those are only appearing for me because I am using a particular theme that comes from a company called Cadence. The other thing I want to note for you guys is if you click on a particular block, so here I'm clicking on a simple old text block. Anytime you do that, you can then go to the right-hand sidebar here, and you're going to see that there's different options that you're allowed to change for that block. What appears here is going to be highly dependent on what kind of block you've clicked on. So if this were an image block, you'd be seeing very different things in this right-hand sidebar. So have fun playing with the Gutenberg editor. Make sure you try out lots of different blocks and expect that things might change a little with the editor over time because they're constantly making updates. So every time you update WordPress, the block editor might change a little as well. Have fun.